Do you guys always get electrics in training mode, but whenever you play online, this happens? Well, in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to get 100% accurate electrics. If you don't believe me, then just watch this. Let me show you on pad, just give me a second. Well, let me explain how I'm doing this. So in order to do a regular electric, you should do forward, neutral, and then down forward 2 at the same exact frame. If you do it, fast enough, this happens. But what I did earlier was I binded this button to right. And the reason being is I want to make the just frame way easier because that's the hardest part of an electric. So what I would do now is forward, down, and then 2 and forward. So it'll be a down forward. So if you do fast enough, like this, forward, down, and then you press these 2 buttons. And is this legal? Yes, it's 100% legal. The reason being is if we take a PlayStation controller, we have a D-pad and we have an analog stick. They both move left and right. In our Hitbox, we have a D-pad, but we don't have an analog stick. So we can legally use this button as one of the buttons in the analog stick, and we can perform the electrics, using this method. As for the PlayStation controller, it's the exact same thing. I just binded this button to the right input. So we just go forward, down, and then press these 2 at the same time. As you can see, 100% consistent. So you might ask, well, what happens if I'm on the other side, the player 2 side? Well, to do that, we've also binded buttons that go to the other side. So this goes to the left direction. So let me try. Same method. Let's talk about how to input the left and right directions on our controllers. If you're playing on PS4 or PS5, you can just input them manually or bind them manually in the controller settings. But if you're playing on PC, you can just launch Steam, launch the game, press Shift Tab, and then you will see this little controller icon here. If you're playing on Hitbox, it might be listed as an Xbox 360 controller, and this is my PlayStation 4 controller. I'm going to explain how to bind both of these. So for the Hitbox, you just go to Edit Layout, and then you'll see the bumpers. Go to the right bumper and click here. This is basically the input, what the action that's going to happen after you click the right bumper. So click on it and put this, which is the analog, right direction, which is left stick right. And then go to triggers and do the exact same thing. Go to the right trigger and put it as left stick left. So as for the PlayStation controller, it's the exact same thing. You go to Edit Layout, go to the bumpers, you put the right one as left stick right, as shown here, and the left one as left stick left. So to be honest, I don't use these inputs or these bindings because I like doing the regular electrics. But if you don't have time to practice for electrics, or you've got work, you've got children, you got something, you don't have 2 hours a day to practice electrics, I think it's fine. It's 100% tournament legal. It may give you a feel for Mishimas, and it's 100% accurate electrics. It's crazy. So as long as it's legal, I think you should go for it. So I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I'll see you guys next time.